Hey everybody, Dylan here. Now today we are going to be doing yet again another Sonic Insanity. Now this isn't like your usual Sonic Insanities, it's not anyone doing anything crazy. It's just a while back Chris Chan started updating the lore to his characters and he just splurted it out all over Twitter instead of just writing into a comic or something. So I find this as being a little weird or being a little crazy. Sometimes Sonic Insanity isn't going to end the way that you expect it and it's not going to be the topics you expect. So today we are going to be learning the new lore and backstory to Rosechu. Hey everyone, I have another topic to share with y'all today. Rosechu's father. Before becoming the Rosechu she is today, Rosie was a Raichu, born as a Pichu. Her mother was a Raichu, and her father was a Luxray. Now, the reason why Chris Chan has taken this as his canon is, he read a fan comic called Rosechu's Story. And in Rosechu's story, Rosechu gets a vision of a Luxray. Now, we don't know what this meant because shortly after this, the author stopped writing the story, so I hope that Chris Chan actually knew that this was the direction the author was going to take it, and that this Luxray just didn't mean anything else, but it's whatever. Chris Chan will assume whatever Chris Chan will assume, and this is now canon to Sonichu. The young Pichu was caught by a volunteer trainer in 1996, which the trainer transferred to Professor Oak. Then soon after, when Kel went to get her first Pokemon before she could choose between Bulbasaur, Charmander, and Squirtle, the young Pichu appeared. He caught Kel's attention, and the bond was made. Oh yeah, this is something I need to explain to you guys, you probably don't know this. For a while, Chris Chan assured everyone that Rosechu was female, and I might do a video explaining his explanation later and talk about how stupid it is, but right now I'll explain it to you in a different way, just so you can get what I'm trying to say. He said that Rosechu herself is female, but Raichu was male, and the reason why he said this is because the tail that he drew on Raichu was a male Raichu's tail. And the Rosechu comic pointed this out, and he really likes the Rosechu story comic, so he took it as canon. But he didn't fully understand what the comic was trying to get at when they said that, so he fucked it up, and now he says that Rosechu had some surgery to become fully female, even though it makes no fucking sense. The whole point of the transformation to begin with was that Pokemon can switch genders and sexes as they evolve. But Chris Chan doesn't understand this shit, so just know Rosechu was male, now she's female. That's all you need to know. That's all you need to know about any of this. The bond was made, he caught Kel's attention and the bond was made between the Pokemon and the trainer. Oak allowed Kel to have the Pichu and their adventures went onward. We hardly know anything about Kel and Kel hardly appeared in Sonichu at all. But the Luxray and Raichu, they lived together as long as they could. The Lady Raichu didn't survive an attack made on their forest home by Team Rocket, so she has the exact same backstory as the fucking Cubone. Its mother died too. The unnamed Luxray was saddened by the loss of his sweetheart, but he followed his heart, the winds and all, until he witnessed the training of his Pichu child under the care and guidance of Kel. For many years, the Luxray remained in the background, watching and guarding over his precious child and Kel. Then he witnessed from the distance the lightning flash and envelop and transform his child, who had grown and evolved into a Raichu, become the very first Rosechu in existence. The Luxray did not love Rosie any less, okay. He still saw Rosie as his child, and a developing warrior with the great strengths and values. I hate how Chris Chan writes. And we get more art from Rosechu's story. The Luxray continued to watch over Rosie from the distance, and only intrude when he need to rescue her, even though he never rescued her once, which was not often. Rosie is super tough and strong, and the Luxray supported her with number of healing items and food. This has never been shown in Sonichu, ever. And what he could gather that would benefit her. And everyone else around her. We'd never seen him in the comic up until now. He continued to be very proud of his child and watched over her like a guardian angel, even though that was Angelica's role, but whatever. now present day, and recently Magic-chan has informed me that this very Luxray is still alive, but his health was beginning to fail. He informed me that I am able to heal him and reunite him with Rosie, because there can be no suspense or drama in Rosechu ever. Also, to make for a very strong friend and ally of our teams. So I said the prayer and healed Luxray, because Chris-chan is an actual god now, a literal god in the comics, just so you know. Then a couple of days later, I finally earned enough candies to evolve him into a Luxio in my Go app. He's literally talking about Pokemon Go, by the way, because he connects the real world with his Rosechu world. So things that happen in the real world are also canon to Rosechu. So because he evolved this Luxray in Pokemon Go, it's now evolved in the comics too. I learned that this is what the moment the very Luxray would come out of the shadows and join us, and I would give him a name. And simply good, I renamed Rosie's father John, because I assumed that he had a name before, and then Chris just chose a new one. That's why I said renamed. He has indeed proven his strength and prowess in battle. It took him a little while, but Rosie felt John was familiar to her somehow. I didn't confirm or deny. Why didn't you just tell her? Why didn't you just tell her that this is her father? Why would you keep it a secret? But I told Rosie to check her dreams. Why? Why don't you just tell her straight up that you caught her father and now he's your fucking slave? Next day, Rosie was positive and John confirmed it with her. The reunion was indeed happy, and Rosechu was there, and he was very honored to meet Rosie's father. And John is very healthy and, well, under good care, and he helps out our defense. Why do you need anyone to help you in your defense? Like, you got a bunch of superheroes working for you. You got the Quickville Power Rangers. You got Transformers working with you. Why would you need any more fucking defense warriors? Thank you all for enjoying this story. Be safe and well. And then he credits the artist only by name. He doesn't actually link to Rosechu's story. So, what did we learn today? We learned that Chris-chan is taking things from the fan canon and applying it to his canon, and he's also still taking things from the real world and applying it to his canon. Hopefully you guys enjoyed this stream. It's not really a drama stream. It's more like a lore stream. I like looking into the lore of things. I like looking into how things operate and the logic behind the characters that these crazy people create. So if you guys like this, hit the like button. If you really like it, share it. And if you want to see more, then subscribe. This video will be re-uploaded in a couple of hours. Till next time, bye.